So if a woman asked you to pee on her, would you pee on her if she was into that?
Yes.
He said yes. With confidence, yes.
Hold on, let me hit this line. Watch out. Say what?
About a microphone.
We got things called R. Kelly.
Mike, turn yours up too, because your shit is kind of shabby right now too. Turn yours up.
Y'all been shopping.
There we go. Both of y'all turn y'all mics up.
Can make the day seem right.
We gonna get to it on MJ want to take her braids out and shit like that. I need to call my goddamn son and shit. So,
yeah.
Water Podcast, Nat, MJ, Bundy, Sharp, Crack King, R. Kelly. We gonna get straight to it because the verdict has been reached this week.
Not guilty. I mean, wait.
Boy has been found guilty after 20 fucking years. The boy's been found guilty, man.
As he should.
As he should, absolutely. He should pay for his crimes. The nigga needs some help. I believe he should pay for his crimes, though. I don't know how extensive his sentencing will be.
I thought it was 100 years.
Well, he can get up to 100 years with the conviction.
Okay.
Oh, damn, that's right. I didn't know that.
At this point, you don't need no fucking help. At this point,
I didn't. That's why I wanted to get on this shit, because I didn't know that. Damn, that's life.
Yeah, he need to be doing life. Now, do we need a ban on his music for life?
I'm glad.
Oh, we getting right on into it, huh? Okay.
No, let me tell you something.
Okay, go ahead. I'm gonna let you go. Go ahead, MJ. How you feel?
Now, we can't ban "Step in the Name of Love" and all the little, swing out songs he made, but I don't think people can still comfortably listen to "Seems Like She Ready," knowing that he talking about a child.
But see,
age ain't nothing but a number. A child.
That one.
When I listen to it, I start singing to my woman like I'm singing to her. Like it's my words. That's the problem with our community. We felt his music so hard that we couldn't differentiate him from the music.
Exactly.
Robert caught the case.
No, R. Kelly caught the case.
Robert Kelly caught the case. R. Kelly is still singing for us.
R. Kelly is on iTunes.
Yeah.
Robert caught the case. R. Kelly is on iTunes.
Like when you listen to the lyrics, it seemed like she ready. I would have sworn she was ready to go all the way.
I can't listen to that no more.
What about what about the one he was singing "Don't Put Me Out"?
Which one?
I don't know. It was on like R. Kelly Red. And he was
Trapped in the Closet?
No, not Trapped in the
Closet. Didn't they say he got some niggas too? Some dudes? Didn't they say he got some boys?
Yeah, they say he would have some boys in that bitch too.
Run these charges down for me, because I'm gonna tell you the ones I can't listen to no more.
Let me pull up. I think it's the whole 12 play album. Let me look at that album again.
Oh man, that's the best album.
The best album, TP2, man.
Nah,
you can't have TP2 without TP1.
That's true. You don't mean nothing.
Actually, I'm gonna just be honest with you. All of his albums are jamming. Fuck what you talking about.
How I feel about as far as banning the music, me personally, I'm not going out my way to throw on no R. Kelly. I know they're not playing his music on the radio. His music is still available on all the platforms. So if I have a playlist going on and he happens to come up, I may cut it off. I may let it ride. It just depends on what the vibe is.
Depend on the crowd too, huh?
Depends on the crowd.
Yeah.
Doesn't necessarily mean that I'm supporting him.
As DJ Joe, how does that fuck with your spinning? Do you just don't even play it?
Like she said, it just depends on the song, because honestly, bro, "Step in the Name of Love" and "Happy People" are family songs that make a lot of families happy. You played it at family reunions. played it at family gatherings.
Yeah.
Played for, like my mama, she loved those songs. Even though she's real disgusted on R. Kelly,
Yeah.
loves those songs. So,
So what about I Believe I Can Fly? Can you still let me know?
I can't remember the last time I played that.
Right, but
you don't play it.
Or heard that. I can't remember the last time I heard that.
They wrote that shit out when we was kids.
We're not gonna play it now, but I mean, it's always gonna be a motivational song, no matter what. Like,
of course.
What are they gonna do if they put Space Jam on TV? They gonna edit that part out of the movie? That part of the song, that song is on the movie.
But what about all the songs he wrote? If you boycott his music, you gotta boycott the ones he wrote.
I'm glad you said that, because that was the point I was getting to next. It's more than the songs that he actually performed on his own. R. Kelly has his hands in more than himself. He's written, he's produced.
The last 2 Isley Brother albums were written by R. Kelly.
Exactly.
They were. You know what? I think R. Kelly saved the pedophile songs for his personal.
They are not pedophile songs. They are love songs, ma'am.
Seems like You Ready is a. I'm with you, MJ. That's a pedophile song right there.
And I don't see nothing wrong with a little bump and grind. That was about a kid.
Nah, hey man, hold on now.
No.
Oh man,
we're not gonna go that far.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
What about Ignition?
You know what? I think it's pedophile only because that 15-year-old girl, Sparkle Niece, she was rolling her body in that video.
She was rolling.
Mama rolling.
The infamous video.
This is the irony.
You ain't never seen it?
What video?
Has anybody seen the infamous?
I've seen it.
Hey, I've seen it too. I have it. I have it.
I saw clips of it.
So I'm glad you asked that question.
He said I have it. He said he had it right there.
The sex, this nigga, oh my God.
Oh my God, he got to say it.
As far as on the artist standpoint, of a lot of artists that has worked with R. Kelly over the past 20 years, that has did collabs with him now, that are coming out saying that they regret working with him, they regret collabing with him and all this other shit. Where was y'all in 2001 when the first trial came up? So you telling me through this whole past 20 years, you didn't know what was going on? If the world knew what was going on, you been knowing this nigga was a pedophile.
That's just like if a member of the family did some shit and then everybody like, nah, he ain't do that shit. And
you know why they swept it underneath the rug? Because that was a black girl.
Sweep it underneath the rug.
That's why they swept it under there. That's why everybody was like, fuck it, because it was a black girl and black boys. See that as an artist, how much of your real world goes into your music when you write it?
That's all I'm a writer.
Okay, that's what I thought his answer was about to be.
Going through it, I either went through it, going through it, or finna do it. That's the only way I'm gonna write about it, or say it on the record period.
And she seemed like she was ready.
Well, I mean, I'm a grown man, and I've been with grown women, and sometimes they don't seem like they're ready, and I have to sing that to them.
See, why we gotta do that for her, kid? We know what it was. Okay.
Sometimes you gotta coax them when they even in their studies.
Let me tell you why. When he made the reason why that don't count for him, because the album he produced for Aaliyah was called "Age Ain't Nothing But a Number."
Oh, and the album cover too. Oh my God.
What was wrong?
It hit different now. Did you see the album cover? It hit different now.
Wait,
like 10.
Let's not forget he called himself the PIPER. Have you Googled what the fuck a PIPER is? And we let this motherfucker call him call himself the PIPER for years, and we didn't give a fuck.
Ain't no we, because I didn't fucking know. I didn't put none of that together until
his alias for him making records. I didn't know the true meaning of it. Like, you just educated me on it. That's why I wanted.
That was his freaking name, baby.
Well, I was damn near 30 when I put that 2 and 2 together because I never paid attention to that aspect of it.
But I mean, we can't just blame the whole black community. Let's blame the record labels for keep.
What about Elvis and what all the motherfuckers? What a plug that show these niggas how to do all this shit. Niggas, they ain't just learn this shit. They why the fuck can't go to jail? Piss on the girl on video and everybody saw it.
Exactly.
He didn't go to jail because
he didn't go to jail.
That shit.
Candy boy from the store.
He didn't go to jail because nobody testified against him in the first trial.
Politics.
Man, he don't video, bro. I ain't trying.
He had nobody. The only thing they had was the video, and all he said it wasn't him. It was, and his brother
You
took
don't
the
need
tape.
no witness. You are the witness when you watch the video.
Yeah, but that could be anybody. He said that could be anybody. That was his brother. His brother came out and said that was him.
Unless he got a
No.
real life-
First off, it had to be somebody who knew it couldn't be nobody else. First off, the background was that same wooden cabin.
So y'all saying
You know what,
like R. Kelly? Y'all saying
It did look like, you know what? They called his name because I watched it. They called his name and he turned around and was like, "Yo." Then he looked directly in the camera.
He looked directly in the motherfucker.
And then he had the chair that he be talking about going to dinner in. He goes to dinner and he had the chair. I was like, holy shit.
He had the whole little downstairs thing. He still got it set up like that.
He sang about it. Yeah, he sung about that shit.
So look, the reason I feel like he didn't go all the way down the first go round is because everybody involved in the industry wasn't done bleeding him dry.
No, of course.
They wasn't done with what they needed, what they wanted from him.
He was
They had more millions and millions of dollars in politics to suck out of him before they get done with
us. Before us. He came out of all
okay, him and us. They had more. Okay, everybody involved. They wasn't done.
Everybody involved.
Yet. When they were done with him, now they ready to lock him up.
You mean we? You mean when we were done with him?
Everybody. I don't mean, I'm saying they because I ain't had shit to do with that. So
you ain't never bought an R. Kelly record?
Say it again?
You never bought an R. Kelly record?
No.
You a lie.
I ain't never in my life bought an R. Kelly record.
Have you downloaded an R. Kelly record?
I have never in my life prior to, like, you know what I'm saying, I've gotten R. Kelly music from people. I ain't never
downloaded an R. Kelly song. You never bought an R. Kelly CD.
No. I never bought an R. Kelly record in my life.
I've never bought an R. Kelly CD. I ain't gonna lie, but I've had his music because I would download.
I've had his music.
Download it, though.
I've had it.
I bought 4 or 5 of them.
But I've never went to the store. The reason I've never went to the store and bought an R. Kelly CD is because really when R. Kelly was in his peak or his prime that you were so say, I mean, we pretty much were still kids. And
yeah,
he went through about 3-4 decades.
Right.
Yeah, y'all were.
You know, my mama wasn't going for that, even though I was still listening to it. She wasn't gonna let me buy it. But so that's why I pretty much really didn't buy it. Then as I got older, to a teenager, that's when
you didn't have to buy it. It was bootlegs.
Exactly. We ain't had to spend no money on R.
We had to buy it. So as a community, what do we have to do different now? Are we gonna let all of these pedophiles and all of these industry babies destroy our kids?
Nah, but this
pedophiles run the world, bro.
Somebody got mad at me for saying this the other day. As a community, the community should have been stepped up a long time ago because this ain't new. This has been going on since we was kids, bro. Before we was kids.
Oh, man.
When I was in high school, I seen grown niggas come pick them girls up from school, man.
Facts.
But
it's not just the niggas, it's the girls hot asses too.
Same thing.
Yeah. And why though?
On young men. The thing is, when you bring up the community knows these things, but the community has always been on some it ain't my business shit, so let me not say nothing. Nah, if it's wrong and if it's affecting your community and your child, you gotta say something. It is what it is.
So I mean, that's why he there. When he went to court the last time, we were saying, hey, this is enough of this shit. It's time to get rid of him. Found not guilty, and then he hit us with a hit.
Yeah,
what can we do? Just like Michael Jackson.
But guess what though? We don't regulate that shit in our own community.
Right.
We wait until it's a celebrity, and then everybody want to comment on fucking Facebook. But we don't do that shit when we see the shit.
No other black man other than OJ can get away with the shit he got away with.
You don't say nothing because, like you say, it's not a celebrity, so you just let it just water under the bridge.
We seen that shit all through high school, and we was kids. We could tell somebody, but what the fuck they gonna do? They ain't gonna do shit. Mind your business. Mind your business.
Because 9 times
I was a hater. I used to tell on them old niggas. I used to tell I used to tell the principal, and then I go to the girl's parents because I liked her and tell on her. I wouldn't give a damn. You gotta go 30-year-old.
Hey.
You can't compete with no 30-year-old man in a car.
I bet you had to fight a lot, huh?
Yes, I did, sir.
You had to
I was
fight a
fighting
lot.
for our community, keeping our girls safe.
I feel
One
that.
girl at a time.
We need more like you, man. I got
Okay.
Okay, so
You know what?
what does this do to his kids? Because he got 2 kids.
They don't claim it.
He got 3 kids. He got 2 daughters and a son.
It's embarrassing.
3
It
kids.
is. The mama said that one girl got into it with somebody at school because they, tease them. Your daddy's a pedophile. That's embarrassing for the children.
But you know what? It's just another one of them normal struggles that you're gonna go through because we got teased for. You got teased for something. You got teased for something.
Not for none of our parents being no fucking
No,
pedophile.
not for that, but just something. You had your struggles and you had your embarrassments, and you took that and you grew and you learned from it, and you carried your shit with you as you got older, and you used
That's a
it.
different kind of thing, though.
It's definitely different.
I feel what you're saying, but that's a different type of.
It's definitely different.
That's
It's
gonna do
different.
is gonna be detrimental. That's detrimental to their mental health.
Yeah, they're gonna have to.
No matter
Yeah,
what.
they're gonna have to go. They're gonna have to do therapy and shit maybe
Oh,
for
that
that
shit,
shit.
bro.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So
That ain't like
Yeah.
no regular embarrassment. This is some shit that's gonna.
No, that's-
they did.
yeah, I agree. That's big shit. That's big shit. That's worldwide.
Okay, your daddy done peed on people.
Hugh Hefner did the same thing and he was praised for it. Right?
Hugh Hefner girls were 18 as far as we know.
No.
As far as we know, they were 18.
We know they were 18.
Public. They were 8. As far as we know, they were 18. It was in public, and it started
Let's
as a
say-
magazine.
He didn't have, and they lived well. They wasn't locked up with a bucket of
Right.
people,
Oh, they were locked up. They were locked up.
Trained differently.
They were locked up.
but they lived well. If they were though, shit.
Yeah, they lived well. But they were prostituted out just like you.
It was
But they were of
it
age.
was presented.
Y'all
It was
saying about Elvis too. That girl was 14 years old.
Who?
That girl that Elvis had married, she was 14 years old.
They were super public with that shit too.
Who was Hugh? Let me Google this.
I think the parents.
Elvis did marry an underage girl, but that was the thing back then. They was marrying off. Huh? No, they were back then. They were marrying people back then. They didn't have laws like that back then.
Back in Elvis' day, that was pretty much the norm.
Yeah, they didn't have laws like that back then. They didn't have laws.
14-year-old girls, bro. And 15-year-old
Yeah.
girls.
They were having babies and stuff back then.
They was getting married and having babies at the age of 15. By then, 15-year-old girls were considered women ready to come up.
What's the difference then? If you saying back then was okay, what's the difference? 95 was back then.
I think
No, we're talking about Elvis time.
Doesn't matter what time it is.
No.
It was illegal back then.
No, it wasn't. It
Yeah,
wasn't.
you had to have consent from your parents, just like now.
Now, even if it was legal, that still don't make it right.
No, it don't make it right.
It don't. It's the same exact thing. You can't say, "Oh, it was back in time."
Oh no, it's not okay.
If you say it that way, that means when you married Aaliyah, that was before y'all time. That was back in the day. So
I know what the motherfucking difference was.
What?
that's exactly what the difference was. Say it out loud.
So that's what I'm saying about you.
What's the difference?
That's the difference in that. But at the same time, who the fuck you think taught R. Kelly? Nah, I think taught R. Kelly. That's all I ask.
The motherfucker that was raping him when he was a kid.
Who I think was letting them slide with that shit?
We was. The black community.
Everybody.
And let me tell you, I've been to an R. Kelly concert in the last 2 years. And let me tell you, what number of black women there.
My mama loved R. Kelly. She said if she was up there, she would have.
He was at the Star Financial. And I remember this is the last tour he went on. I went, and there were nothing but black women there.
Wow.
I believe it.
And who's the most powerful entity in the black community? The black woman. So they gotta take accountability on that too.
Man.
So okay. So now what? I think R. Kelly music should go on porn, like a secret nasty thing. I'm gonna make it a new fetish. Listen to R. Kelly music. It's a fetish. Yeah.
It really been a fetish. Nah.
It is.
It's still a strong 5 R. Kelly songs that I am not willing to give up. I don't give a fuck if nobody tell me.
And what songs are there?
Off the top of my head, I'll
tell you mine. If everybody got an R. Kelly song that they just refuse to not listen to no more.
Everybody got some or one.
I'm refusing to not listen to the whole TP fucking 2. I don't care. The whole album.
All the niggas pedophiles in
You gonna play it when you on a date?
Nah.
Why not?
If the woman, if she like R. Kelly,
if the woman put it on, yeah.
Put the bitch on.
What woman nowadays like R. Kelly? Nobody, don't know woman like R. Kelly no more.
Well, then we ain't
You'd be
listening
surprised.
I'll still play it.
Whatever she want to listen to.
I'm not fucking giving up. I'm not fucking giving up. You remind me of my Jeep. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I'm not giving that up.
We gotta take a stand.
There are
putting money on his books. They put money on his books.
There are certain songs I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I am not getting rid of because it's so embedded in my upbringing and like the way I used to enjoy music. It's 5 songs I don't give a fuck.
Until R. Kelly has your daughter.
I got my 5.
Take it out. Mine is right. Mine is here.
I'm just saying, like,
mine are here.
This shit crack.
He's done this to kids, bro. He's done this to black kids. He's done this to the community, bro. This nigga ride around in Chicago at a McDonald's when high school get out. R. Kelly is not the last one. Because they got a lot of them out here right now doing the same motherfucking thing. Look at Trey Songz.
The president.
What's that song then?
Man, Trey Songz raping bitches, pissing on bitches, holding bitches captive just like R. Kelly.
Man, not holding them captive. Who the fuck let Trey Songz hold them captive?
Man, look, man.
Trey Songz.
That's a dope song. MJ, would you still listen to R. Kelly?
I mean, I can do
top 5.
I don't have a top 5 that I can.
And I'm talking in the privacy of my own privacy. That's what I'm a jam.
Yeah, when you're being a pervert.
No, I've never just been like a big R. Kelly fan anyway, so I can do without a lot of his music. Honestly.
What about C-Mac? Is there any songs that you are not going to give up by R. Kelly?
Honestly, whatever I feel like.
I can't hear shit you talking about.
Whatever I'm in the mood in, I'm gonna put it on. Cause then gonna have to. If you put it like that, you gotta boycott basketball. You gotta boycott the government, everything. Everybody do that.
Cause what D.L. Hughley said. D.L. Hughley say shit. Y'all still listen to the fucking national anthem and sing the national anthem, knowing what they did.
Yeah.
So shit.
This is what it is, though. As a community, it don't matter if anybody, artist, or who the fuck ever is destroying our children. We need to destroy them.
I agree. Hey man, look man, this is the Hard to Swallow podcast, man. I'm DJ Sharp. You got the Crack King in the building. You got Bundy in the building. You got MJ in the building. You got Mr. Nat in the building, man. It's the Hard to Swallow podcast, man. Stay tuned, man. We're coming right back next week, man.
Check us out on YouTube, man. Crack King, Hard to Swallow, YouTube. Like and subscribe. Don't fucking forget. I see you out there. You're looking, but you ain't fucking subscribing.
And make the darkness bright. That's what you do.
DJ Sharp. And you can catch us on beats, rhymes, and poetry.
DJ Sharp, man.
Beats, rhyme, and poetry. Beats, rhyme, and poetry.